This morning I'm going to be working on it's a Milwaukee circular saw. It's like a skill saw. It's Milwaukee. And it's a pretty heavy duty saw. As you can see, it's a 10 1/4 inch blade. So this is a really heavy duty circular saw. The problem I'm hoping that it just had a cut in the cord and needs a cord replacement, maybe some brushes. But the model number is completely gone. The model number and the serial number, so I can't figure out what model it is through the serial number either. They're both gone. Oh, that's not even the sticker. That's a danger sticker. Let me see if I can find a sticker anywhere else on this thing. Maybe. I doubt it. Under it, but this don't actually move except for one way. All right, there we go. But as you can see, underneath of it doesn't have no model number either. So here we go. Model number. Found it, but it's gone too. I can see that the end of it is a 60, and I can also see just a tad bit of the serial number, something 67C. It might be G07C. Let me I'm gonna check and I'll be back. So I figured out the model number. It's a 6460 10 1/4 inch circular saw. All right, so it's gonna need a cord. Let me turn you around here. It's gonna need a cord, and I checked the brushes. They're about medium, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace them. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna plug what I got over here is a growler that bogs down the power. So if I'm trying to run something and test something, it's not throwing full power at it. If something's throwing sparks, you know, it's less dangerous. And just so you can work better knowing that you're not going to fry yourself. But anyway, it's powerful enough to run the tool. So I'm going to get up a plug with connectors on the end, and I'm going to hook it up to my cord, and then I'm going to plug it in here and pull the trigger and see what we got. Hold on just a second, let me grab that cord. All right, so see here, I've got one hooked up to the black, one hooked up to the white, and I don't need one hooked up to the green. And I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to plug it into here, and that's connected into my growler that bogs down the power. All right, so I'm going to pull the trigger and it should run. All right, so they just want a new cord and brushes on this thing, I think. Let's run it and see. Let me turn it up here so nothing, I know the blade ain't gonna hit nothing. Let's just make sure that we're safe. I guess let's go with it. Hold on just a second. Ooh, I'm about to shock myself. Daggone it. Let's see. Bearings. All right, so it seems like the bearings are bad. If you heard that, definitely has some squealing going on. I'm going to dig in deeper to that and we'll see what we got. Thanks guys, I'll be back. Please like and subscribe this video. Realize that it needs brushed bearings all the way around. There's 3 different bearings in this tool, and it needs all 3 of them. They spin freely. Let me show you. They spin, if you can hear it. You hear that? Hear that one? That one's real bad. This one's pretty bad too. So that's why it's squealing. It's because none of these bearings are none of them are stiff at all. So we need to change them all out. So let me figure out the part numbers and prices, and we'll get a quote together for this guy. That'd be all it needs. It needs all 3 bearings, brushes, and a cord, and the tool will be pretty much good as new. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll be back with a quote. So I found some bearings to put on the armature, and I am about to put one of the bearings on. I'm getting ready to put both bearings on my armature, okay? And then I've got to, check this out, then I've got to get the bearing out of here and change it, because it's real bad. Okay, so give me just a minute and I'll show you when I'm about to press these bearings on. So behind me is the press. This is what this is, and we're about to press these on. All right, so when you're pressing them on, we have this plate that goes on here like this, and depending on what you're pressing on, that needs to fit through the slot to be able to press something. You know, you don't want some things to go, so you got to have a slot that stops it. All right, so what I'm going to show you here is this. Not all of them will work out this way, but on this particular armature, it will. I'm going to set my armature on there onto the bearing like that. Some people would not do it this way or recommend doing it this way. This way I'm doing it. Here we go, because I got one hand. All right. I guess it's as far as I go. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it is as far as it goes. I should have looked at it better. That's my fault. So, get the new one of these. Throw that one in the trash. All right. Since I don't have a slot that'll stop this, and you know what I'm saying, it'll mess it up if I try to press against this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my armature up in here. I'm going to lift this up. And I'm going to set my bearing on top here. And I'm going to, see, I'm using one hand, so I would normally hold it and make sure everything's even, because you don't want to press these on crooked, so don't use one hand like I am. Make sure that you got it straight, and make sure you're not pulling against no kind of torque. You want to make sure that it's easy to pull. It should be fairly simple to put on there. And once you push flush against this particular armature, it is on, I believe. I'm going to make sure by setting it right here real quick and just pressing it. Let me pause this real quick because I got to hold it with both hands. All right, so that was as far as it goes down. I had it good. So now we're going to walk back over here to my station. And we have to change this. So I'm going to see if I can do it with one hand. If not, I'm not going to waste time. So if I can't get this off with one hand really easily, then I'm going to have to put you down for a minute and pause it. I'm just going to get it up. All right, let me pause this. So once I sat there and tapped on it a couple times, it slid right on out. There it is. Now what I'm going to do is I got to take this snap ring out real quick, which I'm going to do is just grab it.
Motor shop. Comfort systems on 1. Motor shop on 1.
All right, so let me grab some snap ring pliers. So I've gotten all the new bearings back in place. And I'll just have to wait on I don't have this, this cord has a protector that's made onto it. Some of these boots are separated. You got a cord, and then this piece right here is a separate piece that slides over it. But this, sorry about that. This particular tool has it built into it, so I have to order this cord, custom cord for it. So I'll have to wait till that comes in, and I'll get back with y'all. thanks for watching. All I got to do is reassemble it. I've done everything. I fixed it already, so it's ready to go. It just needs to be assembled once the parts come in. So I'm going to order brushes and a cord for it, and when it comes in, I'll put it together and it'll be ready to go. Thanks for watching, you guys. Oh yeah, the quote, this tool's going to be probably about $120 to fix altogether. That's with labor and everything. It's probably a $400 or $500 tool, so it's definitely worth it. All right, y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe our videos.